Let him be, Derek. You left 1 week before the wedding. Everything was planned, bought and paid for.
Whoa.
You just disappeared completely.
That explains the punch.
We dated for 6 years, and the closest you ever came to a religious experience was Celtic winning the cup.
Yes.
Next time you want to break up with someone, Des, don't join a monastery. Just tell the girl you're too bloody scared.
She right.
Wow.
She right though.
Wow.
You two arguing over who's your favorite out there? What do you want, Claire?
That's
What I
hilarious.
wanted, Doc, was to inform you there's been some development since you were AWOL.
I think probably safe.
It's kind of strange, huh?
I know they're kind of friends right
Bring
now.
it back. Something funny?
Kate said the same thing in the kitchen last night.
She did, huh?
She did.
So you guys ate together, huh?
No, Juliet and I had dinner together last night.
He is jealous.
Oh, baby.
Look at this.
이건 도대체 어디서 난 거야?
It can't be Rousseau's.
Oh,
If Rousseau's a massive rock would be flying at my head back now.
oh.
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Desmond is full-fledged psycho right now.
He thinks it's his boo-boo.
I know.
Did that come down with the flashing red light thingy?
Says,
Oh yeah. Right.
Walkie-talkie.
No, dude. It's a satellite phone.
Whoa.
whoa.
It's like an iPhone.
Dad's dead.
Shaka.
I mean, seriously.
Oh my god.
Is that you?
Oh my god.
That would be Penny.
So Penny's there. How did she get to the
Or
island?
someone
if
who
the-
has that picture's there.
Oh my god.
What's this?
Your mixtape.
What? How did you do that?
The best of Phil Collins, huh?
Don't get picky.
Oh.
So why'd you jump me last night? Was it because you saw the doc hanging out with Juliet?
Oh. Damn.
It is not like that.
It's not.
Because it sounds like it
You
is.
ain't gotta use me first.
It actually is like that.
All you gotta do is ask.
Dang. You figured that out so fast.
Ain't gotta use me. All you gotta do is ask.
Get it, honey. I love him. Best.
Damn. Damn.
What is gonna
That's
happen?
about bringing an umbrella, dude.
What do you think's gonna happen?
I don't think he's gonna die. Not this up.
Not trying.
What do you think?
It's a grand old team to play for.
I don't think Desmond's gonna let it happen.
Well, I believe I'm getting pissed on a lovely wine.
We've only bottled 108 cases this year.
I have little doubt that God has different plans than you being a monk, Desmond. You just spent too much time running away to realize what you may be running toward.
That's a good line. I'm stressed for Charlie though, for real.
Who's Penny? She's a chick Desmond used to date. I'm moving as fast as I can. In case you haven't noticed, dude, it's not exactly a Flash. The Flash is pathetic. You got something against the fastest man alive? You're insane, mate.
Oh,
Superman can fly around the entire planet in the blink of an eye. Dude, we're going by pure phone race.
What, you want the Flash?
Dudes who get dusted
No, but
by
this
foot.
is-
I know. I'm
Why
kidding.
would your man of Steel agree to a Soviet foot race? For charity, and Flash was totally linked, so he can like break through walls and stuff. Ooh, vibration. What would Superman do if he came up
I
against
don't
the
want
wall?
him to die.
Well,
Oh my god, he knows everything.
No flying, no smashing, and you know
Why does he
things
have
that
to
you know
die?
about? Flash is his big Superman with a pair of kryptonite ballet slippers.
What?
The hell? Oh, Charlie, stop!
Charlie knows he knew.
How about we split up? Me and Charlie go that way. You and Jin go around, and we'll meet up at that ridge over there. You and Jin. Stick with Desmond. 우리 하늘만 더해요? Hey! Hey, can you hear me? Hello? 괜찮아요?
Oh.
여기! 여기!
That's what he saw.
Dude,
Yeah.
she's not moving.
I thought she was like strangled when I first saw her. What?
I'm sorry.
No, it can't be.
What? But what would have made a difference?
If you let Charlie die, he thinks.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, it does make sense because if he changes with the vision, it changes the outcome.
Yeah, but she
I was
still
afraid you'd left
Talk
without
about
saying
it.
goodbye. I need to take this with me.
Thank you. And my father sent the check in advance.
Please thank him for his generous donation. Always
What's
a
that
pleasure
penny?
to see you.
Penny? That's how
I
they
think we
meet.
should be able to fit it all in the back, and if not, we'll put the rest in the front. Is that alright?
Absolutely.
Oh, did you just meet her now?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's dead? How did Charlie dying affect that?
Shh.
I don't understand.
You better drive safe, miss. This vineyard only makes a limited number of these cases each year.
Is that so?
Aye. It's because the monks are lazy. It's easier making grape jelly than wine.
How do you know so much about monks?
Because I'm an ex-monk.
Really?
As of last night, I was fired. Oh, wasn't that funny?
I'm sorry, I didn't know monks could be fired.
Oh, they can. You know, I was told in no uncertain terms that the Abbey wasn't where I was meant to end up. Just a step along a path. You know, God allegedly has bigger plans for me.
I mean, just think if you hadn't got fired, we wouldn't have met, and then how could you possibly help me unload these crates in Carlisle?
Did I say I was coming to Carlisle for you?
Not yet.
Like, that can't be Penny.
I mean, of course, if an ex-monk already has plans,
You
then...
know, I don't usually get in the cars with strangers.
Well, in that case, I'm Penelope.
He's setting us up to think it's her.
She's alive. Stand back.
Of course she is.
Get away from her.
Get away from her.
I'm here, Penny.
You don't know who it is yet.
Sorry, Penny.
He doesn't know. Oh.
Desmond.
Is it a different actor playing Penny now?
He didn't want to
I
see.
hate when shows do that.
He didn't want to see that woman.
He didn't want to what?
It looked
That's
like he didn't want to
definitely
see
not
that woman.
Penny.
So,
But
okay,
that person knew Desmond.
Penny probably sent this person to find Desmond. Or Penny was in the helicopter and is dead now. Or is in the
Yeah,
water.
why does that woman... Because that woman had the photo of
Right,
Desmond and
so she was
Penny, so
obviously
why does that
looking.
woman have the photo of Desmond?
Well, she's looking for him, for sure.
I know, yeah, but like... And what's her relation? She knows Penny, too. She must.
Well, remember we saw those two guys in the middle of whatever trying to find Desmond in like that trailer thing. So like there's people working for her to find Desmond because she has a lot of money. It makes sense that she would send people lots of places.
Right, it looked like he didn't know her name.
No, he didn't know who it was.
Because she said Desmond, and he said,
And he was like,
who the F are you? Oh, that was a good one.
See, that's what I was saying. Like,
That's a good
I didn't
one.
understand. I know that you're saying like if he changes something, then it changes what happened. But like, how would Charlie have dying affected how long that pilot was hanging in the tree? Like, that doesn't really make sense. If
You know-
anything,
I don't think he really knew.
if
Yeah, he
anything, that would have
doesn't know.
taken right. But it made sense to me because I was like, it doesn't like. Obviously, one event leads to another, right? So, Charlie dying or not dying didn't change anything.
We don't know. is the thing. But that's what Desmond's suspicion is about these things. Is that if
Right,
it
his
doesn't happen
suspicion.
the exact way. Right.
But like
It's in line with what happened with that woman.
But it's a very physical world. It's like he blocks the lightning from hitting Charlie. Like it's like it's a physical world we live in still. So it's not like if Charlie had died, that would have been Penny. You know what I mean? Or like if Charlie had died, that person would be dead too. It's like it still follows.
You don't know that for sure.
Yeah, but whatever would have happened, it still follows the rules of the world. It seems.
Yeah, but you don't know that for sure.
Remember when we were talking about Jeremy being the logical guy?
Yeah, you don't know that for sure.
He really needs logic to. This is.
Yeah.
Don't fight him, Jeremy.
I'm not fighting him, but I'm just saying you're just incorrect, I believe.
No,
or you don't.
No, you actually, I am provenly correct because
you're making
I'm
sense,
saying
but like you don't understand what Desmond's
seen,
superstition is.
Yeah, but everything we've seen, like Desmond, it is a real world we live in.
Okay, but he's still superstitious. He's trying to juggle what he's feeling when he sees these visions.
I'm not sure what you're arguing for here.
I'm just judging that I don't think it's crazy of him to think that it could have ended up differently if he didn't save Charlie's life. I think that it makes sense.
He doesn't
with
know.
his limited knowledge and seeing all these weird visions and not knowing how to pair them together.
Right. He didn't
it makes
know.
sense.
We do know now that it didn't make a difference, and I think that makes sense given the situation. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it did make a difference. And maybe it wasn't that it would have been Penny, but maybe it did make a difference.
Right, but that's what my point is. It's not like what happened to Charlie would have had to physically affect the world in a way that would have then affected the pilot. You know what I mean? I don't think it's
logically, but
I don't think it's like a magical thing. I think it's just he can see patterns and he can change those patterns, but physical things will lead to other things happening. I don't think it's like if Charlie steps on a certain twig, Penny's on the island. If he steps on a leaf, then Jack and Sawyer hook up. I don't think it's like that. I think it's like physical things lead to other physical things happening, which lead to real things happening. So
this is like trying to figure out if you go back in time and kill somebody, whether or not. Like this is a cyclical argument, and we're sure you're going to have a lot of feelings about it in the comments.
No,
so
my point is that it's real things leading up to something.
I get what your point is,
and I don't. It just didn't make sense that Charlie dying would have affected them getting like the pilot in the tree.
But that's the point.
I think you need to realize that Desmond doesn't see things necessarily in a linear fashion.
Mm-hmm.
He sees pieces of a puzzle.
Yes.
And he just knows that once he avoids one piece or doesn't take that trajectory, that he could fuck up the entire picture.
Exactly.
Which is what he said earlier.
Right.
But you're also very valid. Like, I'm not sure that he saw Charlie die, and then he also saw them pulling the body from the tree. But if we think about it logically, if Charlie had died, they probably would not have gone any further.
Exactly.
Jen and Hurley would have insisted, no, we've got to take him back to Jack, or he's dead, we have to bury what? Who knows?
Right.
Who knows?
Right.
Doesn't matter.
But that wouldn't have changed who the pilot was.
But he doesn't know that. He's just trying to make sense of what he saw.
Right.
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 I was curious as to how Charlie dying affected the pilot, and it didn't at all, which is why that didn't change, which is just interesting to me. But I feel I'm saying like I called it because I felt like there was nothing that could have been related to the pilot with Charlie dying that I deduced myself.
They're gonna sleep on this tonight and still be talking about it next time.
I probably.
But we have to move on to Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let you guys go for this time.
I need to put my phone away.
Oh, one last question.
What?
How many cases of wine do they make every year?
108.
108.
108. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I remember a night like this a few years ago. A guy and a girl went out driving. It was one of their first dates. Started out kind of casual, but they ended up deciding to go park. Not too far from here, as a matter of fact. Well, they're going at it. Listening to the radio. All of a sudden, a news bulletin broke in. A dangerous lunatic has escaped from the hospital for the criminally insane at Two Pines.
Oh, come on, Trev.
They described him as a monster, 6.5 feet tall, 260 pounds, with one horrible distinguishing feature, a sharpened stainless steel hook where his right hand used to be. That was enough for the guy. He slammed the car into gear, floored it, bounced off a tree, didn't stop till they got to the girl's house. Got out of his side, walked around to hers. There, hanging in the door, covered with blood, was a stainless steel hook.
Oh.
The strangest part is that after all these years, after the biggest manhunt in Two Pines history, they never found the killer. Some people say he's still up here in the woods, waiting for the chance to kill again. And I say they're right.
Hey, my dinner! Listen, that's a bullshit story.
No, you guys, it's true. I heard it before. Yeah. And I heard it was on a beach. Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, I heard it happened in a park.
Oh, I heard it, but the guy was missing a foot.
How could the guy have a hook on his foot?